Hi guys, welcome to another Buzzin walkabout here on Buzzin Pattaya. And today I thought I'm going to have a wander around. I want to look down Soi 6, up Soi 7, down Soi 8, and just have a look and see what's going on and just update you really. There's been a few things happening here. Obviously there's been a lot of discussion about the live streaming that's currently been under massive attention from the boys in brown, and a lot of places have stopped live streaming now, particularly down in Soi 6. So I just want to go through those with you, and also the reason I've chosen to come down in the daytime is because, to be honest with you, it's no different in the nighttime. Everywhere is still closed. It's just dark at nighttime and you don't really get to see a lot. So I want to have a walk around. There's speculation about Soi 7 and Soi 8 maybe making a return against all the odds. And there's a few things I want to point out as we go along the way. I'm also going to try and jump on a BART bus as well and just show you guys that have never been here the concept of just sticking your arm out, getting on and away you go. So hopefully, you know, I don't want to make this a downbeat video because we've got enough of that going on as it is. I want to go down the Sois, maybe talk about some great places, and when these places reopen, you know, things and places you want to consider to come to. There really are some fantastic bars around this area, and just really want to have a little look and show you what's going on. So guys, you know, please, as always, drop your comments below. That's the part of what makes this this channel so special, is your interaction. I really do appreciate it. And I'm going to put my mask on, and those of you who think I haven't got it, there it is, there's my bad boy. I'm going to put that on. I'm going to walk around, and I'm going to show you what is or what isn't happening here right now in the city, and hopefully, fingers crossed, things will be changing. And yesterday they introduced the reopening of swimming pools and of massage parlors and of gymnasiums, etc. So that's a real positive step, and hopefully now we can build on that and push towards the future. And who knows, maybe in the not too distant future the bars and that will be allowed to reopen under certain restrictions, I'm guessing, but at least it'll be a step in the right direction. All right guys, so we're at the top of Soi 6 on 2nd Road, and we're going to head down. I'm going to see what's going on here in our wonderful Pattaya City. Okay guys, so as I said, we're at the top of Soi 6, and obviously everything's closed and there's not a lot happening down here, but back in the day, you know, this used to be one of the go-to Sois, and you weren't considered to be a Pattaya, what would you call it? Well, you'd be considered a novice until you come down Soi 6 and experienced all these bars here. Mods Bar, you know, another great bar. There are a few places for sale, and that's to be expected. You know, we can't continue to keep these buildings and paying these rents, etc., when there's nothing coming through the door. So it is to be expected, as sad as it may be. But you know, there is a lot of talk about Soi 6 and about the resurgence of Soi 6. Will it come back? Is it going to make it? And I do genuinely think absolutely 100% that this will still be a go-to Soi. Right now, obviously things are a bit testing, but nevertheless, I think it will recover. I think that we will find that all these bars do return. And I mentioned earlier about the whole chicken and egg situation, in terms of, do you come back here first and hope the girls are here? Or do the girls come back here first and hope that you guys come out here? And that, fortunately for me, is a conundrum I don't have to work out, but it is a realistic question. You know, who's going to give first? Because if the girls come back before you guys come out here, then there's salaries, etc., to be paid. And likewise, if you guys come out here and the girls aren't here, well, obviously you're going to think, well, that's not such a good idea. And quite honestly, I don't blame you. So we're going to head down, and I mentioned a bit about live stream. Now, live streaming has been pretty dominant in terms of keeping these girls with an income and keeping the bars afloat. You know, a lot of people are using the live stream system, not just in Soi 6, but all around. And it has served a purpose. Now, I totally agree with you that when things return to normal, the last thing you want is to go into a bar with a camera pointing at you. I 100% get that. And having spoken to a lot of the bar owners and managers, to be fair, they acknowledge that. And a lot of them have said they may well just discontinue the live stream, and that they will rely on the girls to entertain the customers, and, you know, just go back to how it really did used to be back in the day. Some guys have said, well, actually, we're going to continue it, but we're going to take it upstairs and out of public view, which again serves purposes, because it means those of you guys, I guess, that aren't out here as often as you would like, are now given the opportunity to connect with the girls like you're currently doing. Now, whether you choose to continue down that route once things do reopen, well, that's your choice. But nevertheless, at least it gives you options, and there are possibilities that, you know, you can still keep in contact. Other bars have mentioned that what they tend to do is they might put a camera in the corner and face it inbound so that you're not on camera when you walk in, and that way they can maintain the full number of girls in the bar. And should, you know, you go in and you want to have a chat with one of the girls that's currently on the live stream, she can stop that and come and join you. So there is a lot of speculation as to what's going to happen. Truthfully, I honestly don't know. What I do believe is that live stream has kept a lot of the girls here, and as you know, many have already gone back to the village. And of course, you know, then gets the problem of when they do come back, who are they going to work for? Is it then going to become a bidding war between the bars? I'll give you 300 baht a day, come and work for me. And the guy around the corner says, well, I'll give you 400 baht. And at the end of the day, the one thing we have to really get into perspective is this is a business for the girls. Okay, they're not here necessarily because they enjoy it. They're here because they want to put food in their daughter's or their son's mouth. Many of the girls here have children. Their parents are at home supporting them. Sorry, not supporting them, but looking after the children. So for all intents and purposes, when the girls do return, in many ways, they are in the controlling seat because all the bars require the girls. So I don't know. It's an interesting concept. It's one that I truthfully don't know the answer to, if I'm being honest. But nevertheless, it is a situation that they're going to have to address. And what the outcome is, in all fairness, I honestly don't know. All right, so we're coming down towards the end of Soi 6 now onto Beach Road. And there's Mama's Cafe there on the left-hand side. Really good food. There's the owner stood up there, a really nice guy. And really good food. If you like your food, that's an ideal place to stop and have something to eat. And there's always these Thai stalls. I love the Thai food. To be honest with you, I eat more Thai food than I eat anything else. Now, let's see. I want to show you this because I do get asked a lot of questions about how much does a BART bus cost. And in true typical fashion, look at that. I've come down here to talk about a BART bus and ain't one in sight. Unbelievable. So I'll tell you what we will do. Let's just walk across. And I'm just going to take the opportunity while I wait for a BART bus to come down. Bloody typical, that is. And I just want to show you how nice the beach looks. And gotta say, when you look at this, how nice does that look, to be fair? To be honest with you, how nice does that look? Now, let's not get into swimming in the sea, but doesn't that look nice? I've got to say, I think they've done a fantastic job here, I really do. Now, in case you're wondering what I'm referring to when I say about not swimming in the sea, unfortunately, we have an issue here where they pump the raw sewage back into the sea. Yep, you heard me right. That is what they do. So I would advise to not go swimming in the sea. It really isn't a good option. Oh, now there's a BART bus coming up there. So let's see if we can grab him. Hopefully he's going to stop for me, and if he does, I'll tell you the reason why I want to do this. So many people ask me about the BART bus. How does it work? And what's the situation? And how much does it cost? 99.99% of the time, it really is just a case of what I'm doing here. And that is just putting your hand out. There you go, and he'll just stop. You do not need to talk to the driver, okay? Do not do that. So, can't talk up. All right, let's head away. So you don't need to talk to the driver. Basically, above us here, you can see there's the bells. Oh, bit wobbly, sorry. And literally you just get on, drive down to the destination that you want to drive to, and then once you get to your destination, you just press the buzzer, and you're going to walk up to the driver and just give him 10 baht. You do not need to ask him how much. If you do, well, hopefully you can hear me, it's a bit breezy, but if you do ask him, trust me, he's not going to tell you 10 baht. That much I can guarantee. Beautiful day. This morning we had some rain. It seems to be a bit weird at the moment. 1 minute raining and then it's a nice day, and hopefully you can hear me. I apologise if it's too windy, but I am sat on this bus. Well, let's just, I'm going to get off at Soy 7 in a second. Here's the Hard Rock Cafe there on the right. Great place in there, some brilliant parties in there. They used to have a lot of pool parties, and hopefully that will return in due course, because they were great fun, I have to say. Great fun. All right, so we're getting close, so I'm just going to press the buzzer. There you go, that's the buzzer. He'll now just pull over. We'll find a safe place to stop, which is just coming up now. There we go, perfect. He's taking his time. Maybe he wants me to walk a bit further. Either that or he's deaf. All right, there we go. So we're here. So let's go and let's get off. And literally all you do, guys, is you just put your hand through the door with 10 baht and no voice required. Cop and cup. So there you go. That's how you use the baht bus system. All right, I'm now going to get a taxi to go back to where I wanted to go. All right, so let's head up to Soy 7. Now, Soy 7 and Soy 8, they've been under huge speculation of late. I myself have openly said that I do wonder about the future of both of these soys, because they are under immense pressure. There does seem to be a lot of buildings in these soys, as you're going to see, that look like they're not going to return. But on a positive, look at this. There you go, there's today's rates. 43.65. Have some of that. Nice. Now, the lovely Corner Bar. Great place back in the day. Used to have live music in here. Really good bar, and definitely a place to come to when they do reopen. But unfortunately, obviously right now, we all know that that's not going to happen. Okay, so let's head up Soy 7. Now, one thing I don't know if you remember, I did a video of Soy 7 not so long back, and this bar here, hello, Sawadee Cup, and this bar here, the Black Angels bar, there was a guy sat with his back just sticking out, and I saw him and I thought, right, okay, I won't put the camera in there, which I didn't. I left the camera facing away from this bar, and the woman in this bar here, this is it here, there you go, the Black Angels bar, man, she went mental. Came out kicking off, you don't film me, you don't film. I'm like, I'm not filming you, my camera's pointing the other way, look. Damn, she hit the roof. But you know, hey ho, she obviously thought I was filming, and man, she was not impressed. Now, unfortunately here, Silver Star A-Go-Go is no more. Real shame, used to have some fantastic times in there, really was good. And all these beer bars, now the speculation is that these are going to be knocked down and that they will make way for hotels and restaurants and stuff. Guys, I can't tell you the truth because I honestly don't know. And like the Boomerang bar there, the Boomerang, another great bar. In Songkran, this was the street to be. If you came down Soy 7 and Soy 8 for Songkran, honestly, it was just out and out mental. Fantastic, it really was fantastic. And you know, we've had 2 years now of no Songkran. Who would have thought that? But nevertheless, that's the way it is. We can't change it and we have to deal with it. But this was a really good go-to soy when it came to Songkran and parties and having fun. It really was incredible. But as you can see, it's not looking that good, obviously, but I don't know the future. You know, I was talking with Nick the other day, Nick from NDTVI, Nick Dean, and he said that he thinks that they will get to grips with this and they will reopen, and I really do hope he's right. I'm not saying he's right or wrong, I genuinely just don't know. But what I do know is that if he is right, well, that's fantastic, because it would be great to see these places come back. Now, this one always amuses me. This place on the right called the Big and Whistle Pub. Used to be called the Pig. And it looks like now, oh, there you go. Well, that's a bit of a weird. Now, I'm not sure what that means in terms of, have they actually given up before they even opened? Because it used to be called the Pig and Whistle. They renamed it the Big and Whistle, and now it's up for rent. So I don't know. Is that the beginning of the end for them? Possibly. Possibly. All right, we're going to head up the Oh La La restaurant. They used to do some lovely food here on the right. Really nice in there. But that again doesn't look like it's going to come back. Look at that. Such a shame. But when one door closes, another one will open. And the one thing you can guarantee about where we are in this magical city is no matter how low things may get or may appear to be, I genuinely believe we will rise from the ashes, and that, you know, in years to come we'll look back and think, oh yeah, do you remember when that happened? And oh, the whole place, the whole world shut down. I think we'll look back and, you know, we'll look back with that and think, damn. But I do believe that things will return and that we will get back up on how we were. Now, incidentally, in front of me there, you see the black and yellow chevrons, the A7 DJ bar. Now, if you're not sure, that is Nick Dean Hacienda bar. He's got two bars, and this is one of them, the A7 DJ bar. And also he's got the Hacienda bar in Soy Chayapum. And there you go, look, it's a big bar. It's a big bar. And he's got a pool table. So those of you that fancy your chancings, get in touch with me. And Shooter's Bar, Nick tells me, is going to reopen. And that used to be, they used to do buckets in there. You could get a bucket and it was, I think it was 5 or 6 bottles in there, etc. Or you can get a bucket of cocktails, and it really was a great place. Okay, so we're now at the top, back onto Second Road, and we're going to turn right and head down Soy 8, and then we're going to wrap up. That building in front, see that there? Look, let me just span up. There you go, look at that bad boy. Looks impressive. Okay, spin around, there we go. Oh, I'll tell you what, guys, one thing I must tell you, and I really mean this, keep your eyes on the road pathways here. These paths are awful, and it really is really, really dodgy. Loose paving slabs, holes, grates, you name it, it's all there. So be very, very careful, guys, when you're walking around, especially if you're with your mates and you're just chatting away, not really paying attention to where you're going. Honestly, you can break your legs here, no dramas. So be very careful, guys. That's the end of me mum and me dad's speech. All right, so there you go, selling the lottery. We're feeling lucky. All right. I don't do the lottery. I'm pretty unlucky, to be fair. I'm the only guy I know that could bet on a 1-horse race and still lose. But there you go. Okay, so we're at the top of Soy 8. And we're going to head down now. When I was talking to Nick the other day, the one thing we did touch upon was Soy 8, because Soy 7 seems to be a bit more of a go-to area, whereas as you're going to see now, down here, Soy 8 isn't quite so bombarded with bars. And I think this could possibly be one that is under refurbishment. Possibly. Don't hold me to it, but I wouldn't be surprised. There are some bars down there, and of course we've got a very famous bar down there, which I'll talk to you about when we get there. But nevertheless, as you see, the bars are a lot sparser in terms of their layout here. So, you know, hopefully it will survive. But if it doesn't, I can see this becoming more of a restaurant, possibly more hotels, but certainly a restaurant and hotel Soy, rather than, as it is at the moment, a bar Soy. Now you watch these girls here on the right, look, they'll all put their heads down, they'll turn away, all the massage girls. Hello, good morning, sawadee krab. Sawadee krab. Oh, I'm okay, thank you, darling. Thank you very much. Now, right now, in terms of massages, the directive is that you can only have a foot massage. Do you know what? I'm amazed I even managed to say that sentence without burst out laughing between it. I mean, you know, let's be honest. So you can only have a foot massage. So you go into the massage parlor. Yep, can I have a foot massage, please? And the girl says to you, okay, you want to go upstairs and lay down? I can do the foot massage up there. I will leave the rest of that in your hands and your imagination as to how strict that foot massage will be. But nevertheless, it's great to see them open. The gyms have reopened, which is good. And swimming pools. You know, now there's you're allowed to go swimming. And where I stay, we've got a swimming pool, so that'll be quite nice. Go out there and have a little swim. As you know, I'm trying to lose a few kilos. I'm cycling a lot. So right now I've gone from being really, really fat to just really fat. So I've dropped one really, which is good. I'm hanging in there. But you see these bars here, look at these bars on the left and the right as we go down. You know, you can see that one there, let's see in here. It doesn't look too healthy. And I don't think it would be a big task to knock these down or to just change them into restaurants. I really don't. Whether they would do that or not, your guess is as good as mine. But nevertheless, it is a possibility. So, you know, I mean, the Subway's gone. It really is, yes, it's a possibility. As to whether or not it actually happens, your guess is as good as mine. Now, here's one place, Rolling Live. I don't know if you guys have spent the night there. Let me just scroll up. Up we go, there you go. Rolling Live 3. Some great bands here. One of the things, if you like your music and you come to Pattaya, they got some incredibly good live bands here, really have, cover bands. And you really will have a good time, it really is good fun. Now, just up here on the right hand side is the Sailor Bar. Now the Sailor Bar is very well known for their range of cocktails and their specials. It really is a very, very popular and well respected bar. I don't know if there's people in there yet, so I don't really want to put the camera. There's people in there, so I don't want to put the camera in there. Let me stand over here. Hang on, and we'll do it that way. So I don't want to get that guy in there. There we go. All right, so that's the Sailor Bar there, and on the wall. I don't know if I can put my camera in there. I don't want to do that. I don't want to show you, but basically, let's go. There's no one there, so let's show that. There you go. Look, see these? Look at those. There you go. That's all their different cocktails. 60 baht. You heard it right. 60 baht. All right, let's keep going. We need it down the end now. I think it's going to rain again. My Lord. Oh, hello. Someone's saying hello to me. And I mean, who remembers this? Who remembers this area? Now, this used to be a little cutway. There used to be all bars. All these white tiles you see used to be where the bars were, and you could walk through that. And that now, as you can see, is all gone. Bit like Heinz salad cream, eh? All going on. Here we go, another bar there for rent. So I think, you know, if there's going to be one soy that potentially could fall under the hammer, possibly soy 8, possibly soy 8. Hello, hello, somebody cab. I'm good. How are you, darling? You okay?
Okay, hi, darling.
Good. What are you? Oh, you're selling drinks. Oh, and oh, come on. Wow, nice. Okay, so what a lovely lady. See, they always smile no matter how bad things may be. Always happy. Fair play. All right, guys. So that brings us down to the end of soy 8, and hopefully you've enjoyed the walk around. We'll have a little walk back up to the corner bar, and then to the lovely corner bar, and then we'll call it a day and wrap it up. And hopefully I can get back before it pours with rain. There you go, you get your som tam. What cab? Som tam, oh, love it. Such a wonderful dish. But don't get the crab. And if you don't want crab, when you're ordering som tam, you say mai sai bu. Mai sai bu cup means don't put the crab in. All right, guys. So we're back here at the corner bar where we just walked past a while back. So I'm going to cross the road, spin the camera around, and we'll say our goodbyes. Let's just walk over here. There's the old BART bus. So remember the BART bus, like I said to you, just put your hand out, stop him, job's a good one. No need to talk to him, it's not being rude, you don't need to talk, you just pay your 10 baht and off you go. All right, so let's spin the camera around. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed that walkabout. Like I said, there's lots of things going on, lots of changes happening, and who knows, hopefully in a not too distant future that things will start to slowly return back to the new normal, and that these bars can reopen and we can start coming back and enjoying this wonderful city for what it's all about. All right guys, so that's it for me today. Thank you very much for watching, and please, as always, remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Guys, join our Discord chat group. There's nearly 1,000 people now in the chat group. It's fantastic. It's all in segments, all in different sections, so you can go straight to the topic that you want to talk about. And please have a look at our members area. There's more and more businesses coming on board that are going to offer you special discounts when you show your digital ID card. And also I will be bringing out specific member only videos in the not too distant future. And so hopefully you'll like that, and please come and join us. All right guys, that's it for me today. Thank you very much, and please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.